Hey everyone, it's me, Sabrina. So today I'm doing a reading on Nicki Minaj and her husband, Mr. Petty, or Kenneth Petty, sorry. Technically I was right, but yeah. It's like kind of funny how his last name is literally Petty, so she's legit Mrs. Petty. And I don't think you don't literally want to take that name seriously. It's like, who wants to be Mrs. Petty? Like, that's not fun. Anyways, so allegedly they're having like marital issues, and most people kind of want that to happen because not a lot of people like him because of his past, and he just seems like he doesn't like being like in the public eye, I would say, because of his past. And then, like, some people say it's misunderstood because he was younger, but he legitimately is registered as an offender, so it kind of follows you for the rest of your life. So kind of like, it's unfortunate. So, and it, like, regardless, people love Nicki, but it does make her reputation look a little off, She's married to a ex-offender. So, yeah, so I'm just gonna be nosy and see what's going on. Because she's on tour right now, and I know that being on tour is a little crazy. Because they're traveling, and I know that they have to get it, I'm pretty sure they have to get it approved because of him, because he can't be traveling, and he can't be near like certain things that have like areas where children are around. It's very odd. So I'm gonna see how they're doing. So I'm gonna ask, how is Nicki's tour doing? How they're doing like while they're on tour together. Like, how's their marriage when they're on tour? So here's Nicki, I believe, because she's a mom taking care, with all her heart and soul, taking care of her barbs and her babes. So that's like traveling, kind of seeing what's next after the tour is done. And I believe this is Mr. Petty, because he's the father. Usually the Queen of Cups is the mommy. But yeah, so he likes to be like in charge because he has to be, because he's the dad. He wants to be in control of everything, which I guess is really hard when you're married to such a huge artist. So even though Nicki Minaj is like, breadwinner, biggest artist, bringing in all the money, he wants to change the dynamic and be like in charge. Like, regardless to that you're the breadwinner, like, I wear the pants. Like, he wants to wear the pants, he wants to be in control. It's his say. So see, she's bringing in the moolah, like I just said. She brings a lot of it, and it kind of like she doesn't need him. Not saying like she doesn't need him for money. Obviously, she doesn't need any man for money. She has it. She brings it. She is the money. She can be independently fine without him. Aw, that's actually kind of cute. So actually, the Empress is obviously the mom. So they're like, they both have an equal say, I would say, when it comes to like being a parent. So there's mommy and daddy. So, and the Empress, like, trumps all the cups, like, not the cups, the Queen, like, the Queen of Wands, swords, all the suits. She's, like, the ultimate. She brings abundance and prosperity to all, and she doesn't even have to get up. She just is it, because she's been through it all. So, that's very interesting. Okay, so I would say for their marriage, when it comes to like being on tour, like, they have ups and downs. They definitely have ups and downs. I believe that there might have been a missed opportunity, or opportunities that he didn't want her to take for some reason, which is kind of like weird. Like, why are you telling me not to take an opportunity? Like, do you know my job? But I think Nicki has halted or declined opportunities for the sake of her family, like, her family and stuff. So I would say, like, the first start of the tour, it was great. Everything's fine. But, you know, now they're in the middle of it, and they're like, she's like halfway down her tour. So it wouldn't be surprised that things are getting a little rocky. So, and maybe he is upset that, like, she added more dates to her tour, because I'm pretty sure she's going, like, overseas and everything. So that's kind of a lot on him, I would say. So, and he kind of has no choice but to do, not to, like, her opportunities are, like, very abundant. So, like, why would you say no? But he doesn't want her to do it because I believe he wants to do stuff on his own. Like, it's killing him inside. Like, he feels like he has no choice but to. So, yeah, that's very interesting. So, how their tour's going? It's going okay. Like, you know, the money's coming in, but it's starting to make... I'm not surprised. It's making Kenneth... What is his name? Kenny? Kenneth? I'll call him Mr. Petty. We're gonna call him Mr. Petty, okay? So, Mr. Petty is not... Like, yeah, it's great. Money's coming in for my family, but what am I doing? I don't even know what he does. Like, which is kind of funny. But, because, like, I'm pretty sure, like, he is, like, Kenneth and Nicki, like, they've been friends, like, since way back in the day. Like, before she's famous, like, you think, like, Safari knows her the longest. I'm pretty sure Kenneth knows her the longest. Like, they went to the same school or some ish like that. And if I were Nicki, like, if I knew somebody from my past, from, like, high school or whatever, like, you knew what he did, why would you still go for him? Like, but at the same time, like, you know, like, maybe she knows him. Like, she knows him better than us. And she still went for him because maybe she knew about the situation, but she took a risk. Like, I'm gonna date this guy, even though it's gonna make people look at me funny. But maybe she doesn't like dating people that have more power than her. That's a good question. So, let's see. Why did Nicki choose Kenneth Petty, like, to date, and then ended up marrying him and having their baby called Papa, which I know his name is not actually Papa. I think they just don't want, like, us to know what his real name is. Like, imagine, I bet you his name is Kenny Jr. Like, I bet you Nicki Minaj's son's name is Kenneth Jr. Like, I just know it. And who cares? Maybe she's embarrassed. Like, it makes no sense, but it bothers me that, like, you're like, go Papa, go Papa. It's like, why is his name Papa Bear when he's a baby? Like, why don't you just call him Baby Bear? Like, that's cute. That wouldn't bother me, but it's just annoying. It just irritates me that they call a baby Papa Bear. Like, that is not how the nursery rhyme goes. But whatever. Not my baby, not my problem. So, why did Nicki go for Kenneth Petty, even though she can have, like, any guy she wants? And why did she go for, like, you know, a guy that, you know, he wasn't even a star at all. So let's see. Oh, perfect. You know, nostalgia, old friends, friendships, you know. Knows Nicki from day one. You know, not going to use her for her money, which you would think that people that used to know you back in the day would use you for your money. I don't know. So I'm pretty sure Kenneth is a fire sign. I think he's an Aries. I wouldn't be surprised because a lot of Sagittarius is like Aries. Usually, I'm a Sagittarius and I love an Aries, so I can definitely back by that. Oh, same card coming up again. So, she's been definitely betrayed by a lot of her exes, I would say. Or, like, yeah. I would say okay. I believe, I wonder who, let me see. I'm trying to see who approached who. I think it was equal. I think Kenneth was like, hey. And then she was like, hey. And then thought about it, was kind of surprised about it. And she was kind of like, She definitely was thinking about it. She was like contemplating, should I date like a guy that's like not in the public eye, but as soon as she dates him, he will be. You know what I mean? She was very iffy about it. I think she like talked about it with her girlfriends, but she definitely like wanted to have a family, like start getting serious, which is clearly what the card I just put down. And they had good memories, like being kids, like they had good memories. So they definitely wanted a date, went on a date and like discussed like real things. That's nice. But obviously he has something that follows him. But with Nicki's power, it's kind of like Nicki was definitely, I think this was Nicki, but it could be Kenny, but they were sad. Definitely sad, like maybe they were not in a relationship, or yeah, wasn't happy, or one of them was lonely. But I would say that they definitely, like, one of them hit each other up, and one of them was like, oh wow, oh shit, probably like, I think Kenneth was like, I'm gonna hit her up, not thinking she would actually respond. She did. He got very like surprised, still went with it and was like, you know what, I'm gonna try. And then she was like, okay. Then they went on a date, talked about what they wanted, talked about what disappoints them. I'm gonna put a card for the Five of Cups. Yeah, so like I believe what's the sadness is interesting. Just contemplating, like, should I date this guy or leave this guy? Because he has a lot of, his past is iffy. Yeah. So I think she went for him because, like, he is obviously different from everyone that she's dated. He's not in the public eye. So she definitely wanted to date somebody that she can not, like, control, but, you know, like, I got you. Like, I got you. I don't need anyone to take care of. Like, she wants someone to take care of her emotionally. Like, comes to her needs, but not when it comes to material things. Because she can get anything she wants, but she wants that emotion. She wants that, like, take care of my heart. Which, who doesn't want that? You know what I mean? So that's kind of sweet. So she actually, like, chose him because he's not, like, some guy that's trying to floss his, like, material. Like, ooh. Yeah, that's kind of cute. So I'm going to ask another question. So, why... Not why. Does she care? Does she care about his past? Does Nicki care about Kenneth's past? So I guess they don't even look, like, okay. They don't even look at it. They just look at the future. They don't care about the past. They're just moving forward from it because that was the past. But constantly they have to, like, people are always up in arms about it. She has to, like, control the chaos, I would say. She defends him a lot, and she comes quick with it. But people like to be, she doesn't like that people talk about it. It bothers her. It bothers her a lot. Because it's like something she can't escape from. no matter how far she runs from it and defends it, people still have a problem with it. And it's kind of like a trigger. Like, if you can say anything, it's like, your baby daddy is an ex-offender. Like, you know what I mean? He can't even be near blah, blah, blah. Why did you have a kid with him? All this stuff. Like, people really judge her for that. And it's like, but she's really, she knew what she was signing up for. Like, if I'm gonna date this guy, like, obviously, she definitely took a risk dating him. And if anyone says anything, even though it bothers her at night, like, it gives her anxiety, like, she knows when people are judging, but she's quick with it to just be like, oh yeah, well, yo mama, like, you know, so. But it does get tiring for her, always having to, like, defend her man because of what he did back in the day. Which is, unfortunate. But she knew what she was signing up for, so. But Kenneth might, I don't know. Let's see how Kenneth feels about his past being all up. Because I bet you, like, obviously, nobody knew about it until he started dating her. I bet you people on the streets, like, that went to school with Nicki and Kenneth, like, they knew about it, but, like, that's what kind of sucks. Dating her kind of brought it up to the whole entire world, so that's really unfortunate. So how does Kenneth feel about being the public eye because of his past? Because he is Nicki's boyfriend. So it brought him, like, opportunities. Oh no, not the best opportunities. So people ask him things that he doesn't want them to ask him. Okay, am I, like, this is really weird. I think the fact that people were, like, judging him kind of brought the relationship closer. Because it's like, oh my gosh, you're defending me. I love you. Yeah, so I would say it brought him, like, odd opportunities, but, like, not the best ones. But it somehow made their relationship stronger, because clearly they have a connection. Like, it's very clear. So he definitely, like, owes Nicki his, like, respect because of how Nicki, like, literally defends him and probably has done a lot of stuff for him to not get away with things, but not having to face as much consequence. Because I'm pretty sure there's people that have definitely, like, wanted him to, like, go behind bars or not let him succeed, but because of who he's dating, Nicki pulled strings and made those people, like, shut up and stuff. Yeah. So he obviously benefits from dating Nicki Minaj. Like, he pretty much won the lottery. So, does he care about the rumors? Not really, because he is very confident that Nicki will just flush it away. But it does haunt him, for sure. But it doesn't bother him as much, because it's been so many years, and they're like full on married now, so I think it's very comfortable. I think he's just focused on trying to be his own, like, kind of person, not just Nicki's man. So that's nice that it doesn't bother him that much, but probably because Nicki gets more of the heat. You know what I mean? As you can see, that he's chilling. He's chilling. So, I'm gonna ask, like, another question just to see, like, because obviously this is what we're wondering. Did that incident actually happen with that girl? Did he actually do it? Is it true, or is it misconstrued? pretty much, is Kenneth guilty? Or is he innocent? But clearly he's not. If he's like, well, you know, you can be framed, but he's legit an ex-offender, so I don't know. So is Kenneth guilty or is he innocent? So he has to pretty much fight for his right, because a lot of people don't believe him. People think he is this way, but he's like, oh my god, this card keeps on coming up. I've been shuffling, you guys. Interesting. Usually the Ace of Wands is like that describes like boner, so I don't know. There's definitely like sexual passion or something. And remember, this is when he was like 16, so I'm pretty sure when you were a teenager, you were definitely like so horn doggish. So, ooh. You guys. Oh, this is getting very interesting. So it's like, it's giving like, he definitely did something, and there was a denial, but then I think that's so weird. It's so weird. Okay, so I'm getting, like, something definitely happened that night or situation, but it's like, okay, so he definitely did something. Like, I think he did it, but at the same time, because it came back into the public eye, the woman, the victim, definitely, like, wanted to see if she can get more because of who he was dating, is dating. You know what I mean? Married too, because they're full on married. But yeah, I don't know. It seems like it did happen, but then like she wanted more, like, because of how he's dating Nicki Minaj, and he's like, oh my god, he doesn't deserve to be dating this woman. I'm gonna get money. But it's like, it's not his money you're trying to go after. You're trying to go after Nicki's money. So it's kind of weird. So I would say, yes, he did do something back in the day. But now she's being selfish because she did get him to be, like, you know, registered. So he's going to have that all of his life. But now you're just trying to get a money grab. So that's what I see. And that's what definitely happened. So, yeah. Dating Nicki Minaj is the best thing that ever happened to him. Pretty much helped him a lot in his life. So that's interesting. Yeah, that kind of sucks. So I would say the lady should just F off, to be honest. Hopefully she, like, has a good relationship with somebody and has kids and just minds her own business. Yeah. So I will say, yeah, that's very interesting that I saw that in the cards. So let's see, are they ever going to divorce? Because, actually, before I get to that question, I have like 3 more questions. So what do Nicki's friends think about her husband? Do they like them? Do they think he's cool? Is he a good father at least? Or is he a creep? Does he make everyone feel uncomfortable? Like, so 9 of Wands. Everyone has their guard up around him when he comes around. I think they think he's like a bum. But is it really his fault though? Like, how can you be with someone that is such a superstar? Like, oh no. I don't think they like him, you guys. I think he low-key starts drama. Oh my god, they don't like him. He's changed the vibe. He's changed the vibe. I feel like he tries a lot. He tries a lot to like seem like he's in the control, like in control, like the dominant one. Like he really tries to assert his dominance. They play nice, but for real. Oh damn. They can't they can't get over the past. And it's not even just the past. I think it's like they see things that they're noticing things that they maybe Nicki doesn't see or ignores. Like I feel like he has a temper, but I know Nicki has a temper too. But I don't think they like him, you guys. Her friends don't like him. I think her friends think that he causes a lot of drama, a lot of awkwardness. I think they think that he feels emasculated. I'm pretty sure if I pronounced that right. He doesn't feel like a man, but he tries to like assert his dominance. He definitely makes the vibe different. I think dating him has made Nicki a little bit more like not introverted, but she doesn't really like a part of her spark isn't there, or her light's a little dimmed. Like I don't know. Yeah, and she always has to. It seems like she's a little bit more defensive when it comes to him, like as you should, like defend your husband, regardless of who it is. Like if you're married, you stand for your man, even though he's a piece of poop. Um, yeah, yeah. I don't think a lot of people like her man. So I'm gonna see what his friends, because I know he has some buddies. Because I remember like for some embarrassing reason, he was on the streets trying to look for Offset with his goons. So that's kind of cringe. So let's see, and I'll do a rating on like Nicki and Cardi B another time, or maybe after this video, because I'm definitely making videos today. So what do Kenneth's friends think of Miss Nicki? Little Miss Nicki. What do they think of Roman? I think they think she's very strict. Like she is like witty and quick as fuck. Not saying she doesn't trust Kenneth, but she likes to know what he's doing. Like where is he doing? Like he definitely surveillance, even though yeah. They definitely have stuff, like they think that they have stuff in common. Oh, same energy. It seems like his friends think that not that he's spending too much time, but I think it's like Nicki's helped him realize things about himself. Oh my god. Dude, you guys, same cards. I swear I'm shuffling. I think they feel like he isn't like the same thing. I think his friends think that like he doesn't have the pants. Like she's wearing the pants, dog. That's what I'm hearing. Like, yo, she ain't letting you wear the pants, my brother. And it's a challenge. Like their relationship's challenging, I guess. And they try not to be too close all up in the relationship, because I think Nicki makes them like stay like the closeness, it's kind of weird. Like, Nicki keeps them at a distance, so they're not involved in a relationship, but they can tell their brother, their homie, is going through it. Like, they love that they have a family together, but that's not making him feel like a man, if that makes sense. Because, like, the choice that he made him feel more alone. He may have a family, but he feels lonely, I guess. Because, you know, your boys would know. Yeah. I wonder... I don't know. I'm not really getting another woman, but at the same time, I'm sensing one, but... I don't know. So, I would say his friends, like, do appreciate Nicki, but she's kind of strict, and... Yeah. It's not letting his bro wear the pants in the family. Which is very interesting. Okay, I have like 2 more questions. So how's, like, are they gonna divorce? Like, how's their marriage, like, right now? Are they okay? Do they need to go counseling? So, you know, there's Nicki right there, very abundant, loving family. Taking things one at a time. Ooh, the High Priestess. I live for the High Priestess. It's literally my dream. Oh, right. This is what Kenneth wants to be. He wants to be the King of Pentacles, but he's not. I think, someone's hiding something. Someone's hiding their thoughts. It could be both of them. So, I would say, okay, so how their marriage is going, like, you know, things are fine. But they're both hiding how they feel about each other. They both feel lonely. They may be together, but they feel alone. That's kind of sad. They're not telling each other how they truly feel or what they're thinking. Definitely what they're thinking. They're not telling each other what they're thinking. Sorry, that was a little dramatic. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. I hate seeing this in relationships. Oh. I don't know if they're gonna divorce. This is just a question about how their marriage is going. So they're definitely having ups and downs, but they're not opening up about what they're thinking. Like, their problems that they're having. They're just deciding to keep it all inside, and it's hurting them, like, internally. And it's because, like, Nicki wants to be, like, she ain't even sitting up. Like, she's like, bro, I don't need to do much. I am the bee's knees, but, like, she's also the Empress and the King of Pentacles, and this is what Kenneth wants to be, but it's not like she won't let him, but I just don't think, like, I can give you money to create a business, but at the end of the day, like, you're not going to make more money than me. And I think she doesn't let him, like, feel like the man. That's what I keep on getting. Like, Nicki's too, like, she's too independent. Even though they're in a relationship, she doesn't make him feel like he needs her. Or she needs him. And it's like breaking. He's more hurt than she is, but because he's not saying what he's thinking, but she definitely does feel like they're in a relationship, but they're both alone. Like, it's weird. They're not meeting each other's needs. Oh, that makes me sad. Ugh, sorry, I think I burped a little bit. Hopefully you didn't hear that. Okay, so my last question is, and then I'm gonna go to the Oracle deck. 35 minutes. Doesn't feel like I was reading for that long. I really have fun doing this, you guys. I love doing readings. It makes me a better reader every day. So, are they gonna divorce? What's the hubbub? And by the way, the Three of Swords, like, it doesn't always mean someone's cheating. It could actually, like, it can literally just mean heartbreak, but hopefully no one's cheating. I'll ask that right now. Is anybody, like, is anyone cheating? I don't think Nicki's too busy to look at anybody else right now. I can just feel that. But sometimes when you're sad, you kind of look for someone to lean on. So I'm going to ask, is Kenneth Petty trying to cry on someone's shoulder right now that is not his wife? Ooh, he's going quick somewhere. Oh, you guys. There's a small chance he might be talking to somebody. Yes, he is. He's emotionally... I would say he's emotionally cheating. And someone from, I don't know if it's Nicki's friends, but she was quick to go to him and be like, you can talk to me about anything, like, quick to it. Makes him feel like, holy crap, you guys. Yeah, it's somebody in her it's somebody in Nicki's circle. She is quick to go to Kenneth and make him feel the things that Nicki's not making him feel. Like, he's making him feel like, oh, I have the power, like, you listen to me, you understand my emotions, you know what I want. And this woman is somewhat like Nicki, and she's head over heart, though, so she's being very strategic. Ooh. Better not let Nicki find out about this. Over time, we'll figure out what's poppin'. Over time, the truth will come out. I'm not saying, like, okay. Nicki will find out, hopefully. Like, over time, like, it's either this will get stronger and it will come to light for, like, the inside, like, the circle or whatever. Like, we may not know about it, but hopefully Nicki will be aware that one of her friends or ops or whatever is trying to, like, get on Kenneth's soft side. Maybe to get information out of him about Nicki. So, yeah, right here. Yeah, there's a secret plan, you guys. So, is he cheating? I would say not physically. Emotionally, yes. But he could be a pawn on someone's plan on Nicki's side. Not on Nicki's side, like Nicki's friends or whoever these people are in the group of friends circle. So that's interesting. And then I will ask my last question if they're going to divorce. I'm just going to use a different deck because I'm too lazy to put all those back together. So, are Nicki and Mr. Petty going to divorce? I would say no, just because I feel like Nicki, like, literally wants to be in a family, like, togetherness. She doesn't want to split up. I feel like believe it or not, Nicki's a very loyal woman, even though she acts like she, you know, like she's all power, blah, 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 but she's soft. She's soft and pink like a girl. So are they going to divorce? So you got 10 of Wands. They got a lot of heavy issues to take care of, but if they, like, figure it all out, they can be all figured out, you know what I mean? Knight of Swords. Yeah, they're, Two of Cups again. Interesting. I'm so curious to know. I feel like she's gonna figure out why Kenneth is emotionally talking to someone about their fucking marriage. So she's definitely thought about it, but she's willing to try. She thinks about the future a lot. Like, is it always gonna be like this? Because, like, I can't. Here's Kenny. Wanting to be in control. That's all he wants. Interesting. Are they gonna divorce? I would say, I would say no, not right now. But if, like, the same stuff continues, then yeah. But right now, it just seems like they really like, she really wants to work on it. And she might just, like, behind the scenes, like, whoever Kenneth is emotionally talking to, like, emotionally cheating, like, spilling the beans to somebody, she's just gonna kick them out. Yeah. Because, like, I feel like all Nicki needs to do is let Kenneth Petty have some sort of control or say in the relationship. But at the same time, she's thinking, like, do I want to carry this baggage for, like, how long? So she's thought about leaving. And because she has a lot of options. More options than he does. Yeah. So right now, I would say no. They're not going to divorce. Not right now. They might, like, just get rid of the old roots that need to be derooted. Yeah. So I would say no. And we'll come back to this later if I hear anything. And then later I'll do a video on Nicki and Cardi B. Yeah. So hopefully you guys like this video. And I'll see you later.